Good morning and hello everyone. I haven't done a little proper up-to-date update in a long time, so I just thought I'd do this. And also there's an exciting collaboration happening soon on the other person's channel. I'll give you the guy's channel name so you can go follow him. Up and Down, I'll link it down below. Is his channel. It's to do with cars. So what can you guess? I might be doing this. If you have a look at his videos, you might well guess. But he's going to be releasing that very soon. So I thought I'd get a little update video for any newcomers and also any of you lot that have been fairly new and don't know much about my van.
Just editing this, I've just realised I never actually introduced myself. Hi, I'm Max and I'm 21, and when I did all of this work I was like 17, 18. So yeah, not to brag, just as a little point of information. And yeah, feel free to go look at all of the videos on my channel if you're interested.
So she is a Mercedes 310D 5-cylinder beauty, 2.9 litre from 1995. Now I've had her 3.5 years, which is mad, the time's flown by, and the first 8 months I spent welding it up and learning to weld because I'd never welded before. And now I'm here welding another Merc, so yeah, that's now my job. I bought her as a massive project. She'd been off the road for 5 years. I did up all of the front end. If I've got time when I'm editing this video, I will try and chuck in some of the old footage. But yeah, I did up all of the front end. Most of this front end was new. Then I had a crash, but that's on the channel. I'll link it up in the card up here. I've done loads of work to her underside. Ended up taking the box off, rebuilding the whole chassis. So yeah. She's a labour of love, and then I finally moved into her in December, just about, got her on the road in December 2022, and then yeah, was pretty much full-time on the road from the new year, from 2023. Now this is going to be a little surprise update for all of you lot, so I won't go into too much detail, but we have some new additions under the box, because I'm running the van on veg oil, twin tanks, jerry can holders there, so I can carry 50 litres. There is actually twin normal tanks as well now. Hint, hint of the van I've been welding. This is the back of my beautiful van, my home. I built that door out of pallet wood. There's a video on that as well. There's videos on everything on the channel, so if you want to have a look, I've got a whole build playlist which I'll link up in the card up here, and that will make more sense because then you can just scroll through and have a look at everything that I've built. I've painted her myself. She was 1/2 metre longer. I chopped the back off. It had a drop well. I've done absolutely tons of work. I've pretty much rebuilt this van. I don't think there is a nut and bolt I haven't touched on the van. So yeah, here she is. I'll get out of the way so you can have a look. What a beautiful van. I absolutely love her. She took me all over Scotland the last 2 winters and the last 18 months. I've been on the road, as I say, like nearly 3 years now. That's mad. And then this winter, got some exciting plans. Heading down south to Morocco. Anyway, we'll gloss over that because that's all coming. On the back, we've got an awning up there. Waffle boards because not if, when we get stuck. This is where my old jerry can used to sit when I only had one, and I decided to turn this into a cupboard for my water hose. So yeah, don't try and steal my hose because it's just a hose. And then under here we have a whole subfloor throughout the van. So, well, this is the stable door. So yes, it splits in two, which I absolutely love. And then here, as you can see my floors there, that's the floor of the box, and the whole underside is all storage. So let's walk in, shall we? Just a quick overview. Shower, toilet, storage room, everything. Gotta be multi-purpose in a van. Then over here we've got the sink unit. Excuse the little bits of washing up, that's quite minimal compared to sometimes. The way to access the floor is, as you can see, there's a little notch there. All these lift up all the way throughout. And then there's the burner, which I made from a gas bottle. There's also a video on the channel for that. We've got plants galore. We've got editing station slash just, you know, media center with subwoofer down there and 4 speakers in the ceiling. Coming over to this side of the kitchen, if the sun's not in the way, we've got all electric cooking. So we've got an induction hob there and an oven here, and then drawers full of storage and a big under counter fridge for all the good stuff when you need to keep it. It's relatively empty at the moment. Got a ukulele. I do play instruments, I'm very musical. I like playing the drums. Shelves, books, all of that stuff. And under all of, there's the sofa, as you can see, and under the sofa is all my tools for work. And then that is obviously the cab, because it's a Luton, so my bed sits above the cab. And then we've got a little skylight up there as well. So without going into too much detail, that's pretty much it. On the roof, to power all of the stuff, I've got 1,200 watts of solar power. And then I've also got a DIY lithium battery, which again, wow, there's a little video on my channel about my electrics. So I didn't do too much, because if you watch that video, I speak about who I got all the info from for the battery. But yeah, this is home sweet home, and yeah, it does me. It's taken me thousands of miles already. I think I've done 20,000 miles in her now, and I'm probably going to do another 5 to 10,000 over this winter, which is going to be mega, and I cannot wait. Absolutely buzzing. And any new joiners, thank you very much, and I hope this video was useful to you. If you've got any questions, please do let me know. I'm trying to think what else I can show you. Yeah, as I say, there's a video on pretty much everything that I've built in here. This is pallet wood, yes, but it's thickness down. I have had the van weighed. It weighs about 3.5. So yeah, that is the inside of my home. As I say, any questions, please do let me know. I've done actually literally everything. I've built this rear bumper for her. Her name's Rose, sorry. And done all the rear light wiring, and every single year I Lanagard the chassis. Originally I put 2 coats of Rust-Oleum primer on it, and then no, 3 coats, sorry, and then 2 coats of chassis black on top of that. So she's well and truly protected from all the Scottish salt I had. But now I'm going south for the winter, so we hopefully won't see any salt other than the sea salt. So yeah, that is my beautiful home. She's done 270,000 miles now. I got her at 250. And yeah, I'll snorkel. All these new additions are to come. So if you like what you see on the exterior, I've done a lot of work recently. And also I pulled the engine out and did the head gasket a 1.5 years ago, which, let me show you. This is the inside of the cab. I've got a little plant box here. I've got some spider plants because they're going everywhere, as you probably saw in the kitchen as well. And then we've got lots of gauges and stuff. I've got lots of monitoring ways, and also lots of switches for all the lights at the front of the van. But if we just pop the bonnet quickly, just before we end the video, for those that are interested, snorkel is plumbed in, goes through this inline performance air filter. And then we've got the beautiful red painted engine, because, well, it was out, I was like, why not, let's make it look like it's been worked on. And yeah, pretty tidy. They go down here. This is my recent welding, which is videos to come. And then yeah, everything else I've rebuilt and has been brilliant so far. So yeah, if you like what you see, please do subscribe. If you don't bother. And yeah, that's the other van I'm welding. This is all the work I've done. So this is literally what I just did yesterday, and this is what I have been doing. Yeah, lots and lots of work. Sills all the way around. I'm very glad mine didn't have sills all the way around, otherwise it would have been a mammoth job as well. It still was a mammoth job. Anyway, I'll stop talking now. If you did like the video, please like it. If not, bye. And comment down below if you were interested, and I'll see you next time. Just thought you might want to hear the rumble of the 2.9 litre 5-cylinder non-turbo I forgot to add. Catch you all next time.